Welcome to Living Breathing Pilates Stomach Series Progressions. So let's get started, laying on your back with both knees bent into your chest. And just take a moment to breathe, focus, and feel the weight of your head, shoulders, and back grounding into your mat. Next, you'll interlace your fingers, drawing just the right knee into your chest while you stretch the left leg long and away. My head and shoulders are still back into the mat, and the navel is drawing lightly in towards the spine. Switch legs, left knee into your chest, right leg reaching away, breathing steady. Continue to switch legs. This exercise is called single leg stretch. As one knee draws in, the other leg reaches, so you feel an oppositional energy between the two legs. The next time you get to the right knee into the chest, you can progress by lifting the head, neck, and shoulders up into an upper abdominal curl, anchoring into your rib cage. Continue to switch in your own timing, right to left. Keep the breathing steady, the navel towards the spine, and the elbows lightly out to the sides. Be careful not to push the chin too close into your chest. And remember, these are progressions, so if you're not ready to lift the head, you can stick with the first version where your head stays on the floor. Okay, both knees into your chest. And take those interlaced hands behind the center back of your head. If your head needs a break, just let it drop to the mat for a moment. Both legs are going to push out on the diagonal. This is called double leg stretch, bending both knees back in. So again, the heels stay connected and you push the legs on the diagonal away from those abdominals, and then you draw the knees back in. I like to say knees towards armpits. Try it again, reaching out, squeeze the inner thighs, and then slowly bend knees to armpits. Now, the lower you go with this reach out, the harder it is to keep stable through the abdominals. So choose a good level for you. Let's try that again. Reach. And let's progress here. If you're ready to add the arms, the hands will come to the ankles. As the legs reach forward, the arms reach in the opposite direction, circle, and come back in. Again, the legs are reaching forward, the arms are reaching back. Open the arms and give a nice exhale as you draw in. Reaching away, make sure you don't go too far back with the arms, just to the nose or maybe the ears. Exhale, and let's give it a break. Roll down, and just turn the head side to side, mobilizing the neck a little bit, releasing any tension that may have built up back there. Okay. Let's take the legs up to the ceiling and take a stretch as a prep for the next exercise. I'm going to walk my hands up my backs of my legs. My knees can be a little bit bent, and I'm going to pull my legs so much that my tailbone and my lower back start to curl off the mat, if you can see that. And then I'm just going to hold that position, stretching out my lower back, the back of my hips, and of course, my hamstrings at the back of my thighs. Good, and then from there you'll set the back of your pelvis back down onto the mat. And let's take both hands behind the right thigh, bringing the left leg down to about a 45-degree angle. So now the two legs are straight, and if you need, again, you can keep a little bend at your knees. Switch the legs, they scissor past each other in the air. I grab behind my left thigh, I give that leg a little stretch towards me. Switch the legs, this is called straight leg stretch. Switch, and switch. If you're ready to progress, you can walk your hands up the back of your leg towards your calf muscle, curling your head, neck, and shoulders back up into that upper abdominal curl. Scissor the legs, grab onto the left, give it a little pull, and maybe the right leg can go a drop lower. Switch, grab, and reach. Switch, grab, and reach. A nice modification here is to place a ball behind your head if you're not quite ready to support this upper abdominal curl on your own. Make sure you're even, you do right and left an equal number of times, and then you can give it a little break. Okay, I'm going to take my hands into a triangle shape for the next one, and I'm going to sit on the back of my hands, bringing my legs up into a tabletop 90-degree angle. Now, if this is uncomfortable to sit on your hands, you can use a towel or a blanket instead. This is propping my pelvis up a little bit so that my low back can drop and my belly button can draw in, and I can stay really connected to my abdominals. I'm going to angle my legs down towards the mat, keeping my toes pointed, and then I'm going to slowly lift them back up where they started. Again, so going down, attempting to keep the 90-degree angle, keep my rib cage anchored towards the mat as opposed to letting it arch, and then drawing back up. And you can go any amount. Again, the closer you go down towards the floor, the harder it is to control and come back up. Let's go one more time in this 90-degree tabletop shape and come back up. Good. To progress it, let's take the legs up to the ceiling. Squeeze the heels together and put a little bend in your knees. I call this the long diamond shape. So if you look between your legs, you should see that long extended diamond. You're going to keep that shape as you lower the legs straight down towards the mat, and then exhale to lift them back up vertical. Lowering down on inhale, and then exhale, really connect to your lower abdominal muscles as the legs come up to vertical. You keep that slight bend in your knees. It keeps this exercise from being too much in your hips or in your thigh muscles. Really trying to stay focused on the core. Good. And let's just take that one more time. Again, the lower you go, the harder this is to control. Find a good level for you today. All right, let's take that down. Hands interlaced behind your head. I'm going to put my, let's start here. I'm going to put my left sole of the foot down on the mat and keep my right leg up in tabletop. I'm going to keep my right elbow anchored on the mat, and as I exhale, I'm going to curl the left side of my chest up and over towards my right thigh. And then I'm going to lower back down. This is a prep for crisscross. Curling to come up, keeping my right elbow planted down, leaning a little bit onto that right arm so that I can get this twist, and then lower back down. Again, like that, curling up as I lift, I'm trying to feel that diagonal line of strength across my body, across my abdominals, come back down. Okay, adding on. Curling to come up. Find that nice lifted position at the top, but now as I roll back down, I'm going to extend my right leg forward so that it hovers just off the mat. Exhale, bringing the knee back in, and now I can go past tabletop, come a little closer to my chest as I lift towards it. Inhale, reach out, head to the mat. Exhale, feeling that diagonal line of strength as you curl up to your right thigh. One more, reaching out. Exhale, pull it in. Now on this last moment, big finale, you're going to try to curl even your bottom shoulder blade up off the mat. Hold it for 3 seconds and then lower it back down. Okay, left leg up to tabletop. Anchor the left elbow down onto the mat. Look straight up, and then exhale as you curl the right side of your chest up and over towards your left thigh. Unfurl back down, looking straight up at the ceiling so you've got that long aligned neck. Curling to come up on exhale, and then slowly roll back down. Good, one more time, lifting to come up. Feel the right hip staying anchored so you can really lift and twist against that stability. Come back down. All right, let's progress. Curl to come up. Find that highest twist. And then as you inhale, you will reach your left leg forward as your head goes down, and you will exhale, re-engage the abdominals, twist, 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 and bring the knee a little closer towards the chest. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, twist up and over. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, twist up and over. Now here's your big finale on this side. You're gonna curl both shoulder blades up a little bit. Shaking is good, hold it. And then let it go. Bend both knees into your chest. Take a breath in and exhale.